Hey peeps, it's your big sis Mo here, and today we are doing a highly requested watch day, so make sure you guys are sticking around because I'm using two of my favorite products. The first one, or what we're going to be using today, is Shea Moisture's Manuka Honey and Mafura Oil Intense Hydration Hair Mask. And then of course we're also going to be using Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil Strengthen and Restore Shampoo. This large bonus, like 50% more bottle of shampoo is like $10 at Target. So, you know, tap in if you'd like to. The first thing we're gonna do is just wet our hair down. I put my hair into 3 sections. Usually I would do 4 sections, but for the sake of this video, because I don't want this to be like a 30-minute video, I broke it down into 3 sections. Now, if you guys notice, I am using the palms of my fingers. I'm not using my nails. I do get very long nails. I don't use them because you can create scratches on your scalp, and you can also end up damaging your scalp. So make sure you guys are using the palms or your fingertips. It's a lot more gentle, and you should be going pretty gentle on your scalp. And you see how sudsy my hair is? That's how much suds you want from your shampoo. I don't know how people use no poo shampoos. That doesn't work for me. And I don't know how people don't wash their ends or shampoo their ends. They usually say like, oh, well, just run down to your ends. Baby, we wash our ends around here. We scrub that up with shampoo. And then we're just gonna go ahead and wash out our shampoo on this one section. Wanna make sure you're washing it out pretty thoroughly. I would suggest that anybody go ahead and buy a detachable shower head. They're very easy to install because, you know, my apartment shower came with like the original shower head, and it wasn't detachable. They're very cheap. You can get them off of Amazon or at Target. Mine was like $35, and the directions were pretty easy to follow, so I installed it myself. And now I'm just taking a generous amount of the hair mask, and because the back section of my hair is the thicker part of my hair, I take a whole lot and I start to run my fingers through and detangle. It looks like I'm being really rough with my hair, but I'm really not. It's just that I do have low porosity hair, and as soon as that water is turned off and it's not directly on my hair immediately starts to dry. So it's just the fact that my hair is just not dripping wet, why it looks like as if I didn't, or why it looks like as if I am detangling rough, but I'm really not. I go back in and I use some more deep conditioner to get to the top of my hair. But remember, the oldest part of your hair is actually the ends, the newest part is the roots. So I really just like to focus on the ends more than the roots. But yeah, we're now just applying our hair mask to the back. Now I just go ahead and wrap this up into a bun, put my clip back in, and move on to the other 2 final sections that I have to work with. We're just gonna leave our hair mask on as we move on to the next section. Now, of course, the front sections of my hair, you guys have probably heard me mention this, it's not as like dense and thick as the back. And the top is a little bit more wavy than how tight the back of my hair's curls are. So I'm just gonna go ahead and wet it down. We're not gonna need as much product or really as much time on the front because it's just not as dense or as thick. And of course, pretty self-explanatory at this point. We're just gonna go in with our shampoo. Now, this was an old shampoo bottle, not even that old. I was just like, oh, let's just sit on the side. Let me just go ahead and use it. Then I look down, I'm like, what is all this in this shampoo? Absolutely not. So I end up having to just wash it out of my hand, go back and use the new shampoo bottle that I had. I really should have washed this out of my hair because I don't know what the specs were that was at the bottom, but anyways, so I just left in that top that had the old shampoo in there and just went back in and used the new one for the bottom half of my hair. Again, using my fingertips, scrubbing from roots and ends just to really clean my hair. If you have low porosity hair, then as you know, our hair usually suffers from a lot of buildup. So I usually actually shampoo twice. I just didn't show in the video, but each section got shampooed down twice. And listen, the Save the Water girlies should be very proud of me, because y'all used to be in my video, sorry, my comments cursing me out. So I'm also turn off the water. So finally, y'all, I started to turn my water off in between washing my scalp. I no longer leave the water running. So please don't come out to my comments cursing me out, because I promise I actually really did turn the water off. You can see it. There's no water running. And of course, we're just adding in our hair mask again. And this detangling really took like no time, because like I said, the front of my hair is not as tightly curled. It's a little bit more wavy, and not as thick as the back. So detangling is really, really fast on the front end. Okay, and now we finally move into our last section. I'm not sure how long my hair is at the moment, but I do know that it's the longest it's ever been, and I think I might continue to grow it. Now, that does not mean I'm going to avoid cutting my ends. I still cut my ends, I cut them as needed, and right now I've been feeling a couple more fairy knots than usual, so I will be cutting my ends very soon. If you guys want a video on that, please respond in the comments. I don't know why I said please so damn hard, but please let me know in the comments, because if not, then I'll just cut my ends and I won't do a video, which is cool. Also, my hair was not blown out by like a blow dryer. I did do a braid out, but I used the Rev Air, which they had gifted me a couple months ago. If you guys want to see a video on the Rev Air, please let me know, because it really is an amazing tool, and I feel very blessed that they gifted me it, because it's about $500, I believe. So yeah, if you guys want to see a video on the Rev Air, just let me know. Okay, now we're gonna put on our shower cap to add heat to our hair mask. The jar says 30 minutes with moderate heat. Stop leaving your hair mask and your deep conditioner on overnight. You can damage your scalp. I'll explain it in a different video if you guys want to hear about it, but please stop doing that. It's also just nasty. You want to sleep with deep conditioner in your hair overnight? That is nasty. Anywho, so I left it on for 30 minutes. I did get out the shower. I put on my robe and I just sat around with water and hair mask dripping down my back, unfortunately. But here we are, just washing out our hair mask, making sure that everything's washed out. Now, this is just for the sake of the video. In real time, I would have had my hair washed out in sections, because I just feel more comfortable doing it that way. But just for the sake of the video, I washed it out all in one. So yeah. Okay guys, that's the end of our video. If you want to see how I do my wash and go, where I actually apply the products, let me know in the comments. I'll do it for next week's video. But I love you guys so much. I will see you next week. Make sure you like, share, and please make sure you comment. Let me know what you guys want to see. But yeah, I will see you guys next week. And I hope you enjoyed my full wash day. Bye guys.